All right then. So yeah, it's significantly later than we had anticipated. Oh god, why is that not showing? Okay, now it's showing. That's good. Wunderbar. Yeah, so it's significantly later than we had originally anticipated. Basically, I was at work into larger hours of the evening than I had originally anticipated. So when I got home, it was already a bit late. Had dinner, chilled out, relaxed a bit, and now here we are. So we can jump right in. It looks good. Looks like the connection is okay. I think. We'll see. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The numbers are going up. We've got a few people in the chat. I'm sorry, particularly to Blasted Times 2, who put in a little super chat donation earlier on. I did put in the description I might not stream. Maybe I'll do a Fuji and put it in the title. This is, of course, more than 2 hours later than the anticipated stream start. Oh, you got Ibrahim Razi and Yusuf here. Fantastic. The 12th Doctor Who. I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan. The 12th Doctor Who sounds like a cracking Doctor Who anyway. Good evening, the Bear Nose. So basically, yeah, we're going to do some Zen gameplay. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing some kind of how to get good gameplay, where we'll be looking at analyzing or critical self-analysis. The best way to get good is to watch your own replays and think about your own gameplay and try and incorporate your own thoughts into future matches. So we'll try and do some experimentation with replays and map inspectors in this stream. I don't know. It won't be a tremendously long one, but we'll have some fun. I think that's the main thing. We got our little sign from Ali and Lopani in the background, just our logo. Which I'm a huge fan of that term. Huge fan. It's not a logo, it's a glogo. Half a bueno. So yeah, we start off, as I do whenever I load up Blitz. The first thing I do is I clear up my birthday tanks. We've just got one birthday tank. It is the Humble IS-2, 1945 brackets. Which is it's an alright tank. To be honest, I don't think I've played a tremendous amount of battles in it. I've played 36 battles in it, but I've got 81%, so I'm inclined to believe. I can't remember when I played this last, but I'm inclined to believe it's not a terrible tank. Tojo 123, hello. Anarchy, thank you very much. Good to have you guys here. So yeah, let's just dive right in. I'm not going to play Skirmish. I'm not going to calibrate ratings today. Casual evening gameplay. And it's so casual. We're even having an evening beverage with our stream, which is just... Wow. That is we're living the dream. Living the dream. We're low tier, which is not great. MFG, I don't know, but anyone with lots of underscores before and after their name must be a pro. Looks like our team is probably, the mediums are probably going to go up high. So that'll be interesting. This could be a very quick game indeed. Oh no! The enemy team pushing really aggressive over that B ridge. It may yet be a win. It went south for us pretty quickly. But you know, sometimes that is just the way of the world. Warming up. Let's see. Yeah, we'll play some. I was playing a lot of the T49 yesterday, and it was a good one. It was a good one. Okay, let's see. Mouse is working on the computer. Boris! Good evening, Boris. And Kerfuffles. Mod squad in the house.
Let's get this show on the road.
I don't know. I would have said, given that we've got more medium tanks, D, however. Oh, is that Souls? Oh, Jesus wept. It is Souls, of course. Oh. Controls are a mess. Right. Let's try and get some good gameplay in. Ah, we're dead. We're not having a good start. We are not having a good start. This is the universe punishing me for starting 2 hours too late. Oh, the IS-2 is still stuck in a battle as well. 9. Souls. Gotta remember, sometimes when you're up against Souls, like, good players on the enemy team are kind of the... This is going to sound really obvious and stupid. But when I come up against... Like, my playstyle is quite aggressive and I like taking risks. So when I come up against a very proficient opponent, they just punish me. I get punished for my risk taking. Now let's try and guide the team to C. The enemy... We're kind of equal. The teams have got the same number of mediums and light tanks. Probably the enemy might have a slight preference for C, what with the Pantera and the T92. And the lighter TD. But a good bit of teamwork.
Enemy is hit.
Can easily overcome any deficits that the team composition might have.
Nice shot. Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So far so good. We've gone from 2 games where we seem to be everyone's favorite target to this game where we appear to be invisible. Which, if I'm being honest, if I had to choose between the two, that was a bad shot, would be
We hit them hard.
my preference. Yeah, an easy game in the bag. What we'll do is we'll just roll up. Get some damage in the bag.
Gotcha. Enemy is hit.
Someone, this person, has got ping.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, that's better. I feel like we've settled Ian a little bit. Good job. Good job. Good job. Nice job, team. Stin. F in the chat for the waffle. Kerfuffles. T13 one. Well, T130AT. Hello. I don't know how you prefer your numbers said. I'm gonna call you T130. That's what we're gonna rock with for now. Oh god. Oh hey, we won the Hornet match. Have it. Not that we really contributed much to either of those games, apart from getting wrecked very quickly, very quickly indeed. In my defense, it's been a very long day at work. Not that that's applicable, of course. Just ratcheting up these missions. Nice. Yusuf, my favorite tank, it's I enjoy both of those tanks, the FE215B and the T62 Alpha. I think if you had to push me for which one I prefer playing, it's the 62 Alpha because it's easier. But I prefer winning in the FE215B because it's far more rewarding because it is a more challenging tank to use. Gaming tanker, how's my day been? My day has been awful. No, that's not fair. It's been very difficult. I had a very tricky task at work, which I was way behind on. Just too complicated. Couldn't do it. I felt like a complete potato for most of the day, but I got it done in the end. Which is the main thing. Thank you very much, T130. Greatly appreciate it. We're top tier. 5 7s, 2 6s. C's on the go. Don't know if the enemy team's doing anything this way. Don't know if I want to get clapped by the 130.
Nice one, bruv.
There we go. Welcome back to the Blitz stream. Might try and get involved. Our LTTB is just massively overreached. That's a huge problem. Just kind of going off El Solo. Alright, that's all 7. That's all 7 of the enemy there. We've lost our best mobility tank. We're up against an Annihilator as well. We've equalized the field in terms of mobility tanks. We're farming effectively, he says, without really knowing. We got an Annihilator as well. It's not all over. That's 3 for 3. Perfect little 400 average on the go there. Well, we traded a J Panther for an Annihilator. This is an okay game. 2 for 2. Should really have used our high explosive against that Annihilator. Patience. Patience is the name of the game. It's not camping if you're in the right place. I've given you everything you need. I have given you everything that you need. Much better game than the first one in this tank. If we're being honest, a much better game indeed. The gaming tanker has nailed it. At least I can relax and play Blitz and spend some time with you guys. I wouldn't say you noobs. The fact that you're here on this channel means that you're not a noob, and that is an extremely biased perspective on my part. But that you're here. We're all learning and growing together. And the improvement I think as long as you're improving, you're not a noob. Everyone starts out on a certain skill position, and as long as you're developing that, it disqualifies you from noobery. That's my take on it. As long as you can demonstrate improvement and striving to better yourself, you're not a noob. You're just a work in progress. The gun seems pretty accurate for a Russian heavy. Could also be a Russian bias. Let's just qualify that right there. Good evening, Gypsy God 69. I think that's pretty much. That's good. We're good. We got a little. Look at the credits. Birthday tank with boosters. 168,000. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, stuff. Lots of stuff. So yeah, I'll take. Thank you T130. The plan is to be doing more tournament streams in the future. We'll do some community tournament streams to begin with, and then 2021 we'll see what that brings. We'll be taking requests. Oh, I've got to buy 5 boosters. I still need. I'm trying to work up towards buying the Crown Wagon. I need credits. So we'll play a lot of premiums. I'm on the lowest tier premiums this evening, unless someone points me in the direction of the Tech Tree tier 10s. Thoughts on the WZ120? Is that the tier 9 medium? When I played it and kind of ground out that line, it was I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, even the 121 was. Yeah, it's a tricky tank. 12 Doctor Who is right. It's not your average drive. Ooh. Don't want to do that at all. Right. I'm really bad, but Helsing is one of those tanks which is phenomenally OP. Can I drive it? Not a chance. I think it's the turret traverse that gets me. And I know that objectively it has a good... No, not A. Objectively it has a good armor profile. I just can't seem to get that armor profile to do anything for me. Mostly because there are annihilators on the enemy team.
That one didn't go through.
I'm played this horribly. Less than useless. I'm sorry, team. Let's just try and repeat what we did the first time. Revenge too, right? Go on. I mean, I've not been terribly useful this game. However, I've not been. I overextended to begin with, but I quickly redeemed myself by not overextending again. I didn't play well. This is the team win. And you'll know me, I rage at teams when they're bad. I'd be raging at myself if we were losing and I was someone else other than this Helsing. Just try and salvage our damage a little bit. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Simon L asks, have I tried the Annihilator? I have not. I have played enough against the Annihilator to know... Oh, we had EG. I didn't even realise. Didn't need to do anything. Absolutely. The Annihilator it's extremely overpowered. Wargaming just completely fucked up the balance on that. If we're being brutally honest, Wargaming really dropped the ball. It's just horribly off base. Meeps is like, oh, that's really good. Thank you for your kind and insincere words, Meeps. Thank you very much. I'll try and do better. I mean, I think I'm about 60% in the Helsing. I am fully cognizant of the fact that this is just not my tank. And I don't even know why, because on paper, this thing is awesome. And like, I know lots of people that play this really well. For whatever reason, I cannot get this thing to sing. And that's all on me. This is a wonderful tank. I just don't play it well. And I don't even know why or how.
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. Penetration. Nice shot. That one didn't go through.
Look at that thing.
Just sting them. Don't stop.
The Emil one, hold down like that, is astronomically good. Where's the charioteer? Anyone AFK? Yeah. Doesn't look like it. No, they're both over there. Ugh. A million miles away. A million miles away. But no, not a chance. It was ambitious. But RNGesus had some opinions about those shots. And they mostly involved the words no. Word no. Where is he? Wide on A. That's better. That's better. That's a more respectable amount of damage. Oh, Yusuf asked, what one of your two favorite tanks would you like me to draw in the future? I'm gonna have to. If you're gonna ask me what tank to draw, it has to be the FV215B because that is a good. Like, I just love the rear turret. I love the even the kind of the shape of the angles on the turret in particular, but even like the whole chassis, like the whole thing is just swept back. It looks cool. It's a cool looking tank, the FV215B. I am a huge fan of its aesthetics, and I'm probably slightly biased because, of course, it is British like myself. So, wow. Let's step away from the from the Helsing. Let's turn on the filter. Let's do doubles. Taking recommendations. Nameless Blitz asks, why did my dad leave me? I don't know, but you probably didn't deserve it. So my condolences. Play Sheridan ATGMs only. Good. I'll play the Sheridan. But not ATGMs only. I'll play to win. We'll see if we can get any impressive ATGM shots off. Probably not. I haven't played them in quite a while. Thank you, Yusuf. The Chieftain. Oh, the Chieftain is also a good tank. That has to be said. Alright. Ooh. Simon L's working towards the mouse. Okay, we're double ATGM. They're double ATGM. This is a bad map. There's a grill and a 268. I do not expect to have any of my hit points for this once we're done. Oh, man, it's a Super Conqueror, so... You know? It's got more spaced armor on the turret than you want to think about, really. Oh, bud. No! No, we've just been outplayed by the enemy TDs. The ML2, we unlocked the Kranwagen in 35 battles.
Punched right through their armor. Enemy fuel tank is hit.
Oh no. Yeah, our team was just outplayed there. The enemy team played very well. You can see their grill had an absolute field day in the back. Yeah, Kerfuffles, I made a point of getting good with the ATGMs just to prove to Wargaming that you can land like silly shots. And I haven't really used them in the last 2 months, so I'm a bit rusty with them. My main. Let me just. Ooh. This is not uncalled for at all. Turn on silent mode. 6 hours, don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Where are you people? It's a bad shot. Yeah, the E50M drew for it. Like when someone drives in front of your marker like that, the missile just goes, which is incredibly annoying. What I'm going to do now is going to try and... See, like, he's going to move totally out of the... Like, turning him round... Totally moved him out of the fight for way longer than it took me out of the fight for. Oh, that's not fair. They're both facing that way. No! Oh. What are the chances? What are the chances of them both facing that way? Really should have checked. You guys are going to have to push. They're going to win. Reds are going to win. No, they're not. Go. Go. Whew. Moderately stressful. Nameless Blitz asks, am I on EU or NA? I'm predominantly on Europe, but I have an account under the name of Rolling Swarm on all four servers. I'm gonna do one more. Just because I'm not happy with my damage so far on these. Turn off the boosters as well.
Let's get this show on the road.
But I really enjoyed the T-49 gameplay. Nameless Bits. Show me the ropes. My sweet summer child. I do not need any ropes shown to me. Ah, intrigue. Ugh. And a T-57. Amazing. Yeet. Lucky, bro. There is nothing lucky about me. Except when the games where I get lucky. Oh, there we go. Abraham Razi, I'm not interested in tuning someone. Oh, I don't enjoy platooning with most people. I think there have only been a very, very few number of people, small number of people that I have enjoyed platooning with, to be fair. Yusuf is absolutely right, though. It's going to be a very strong tank. The ATG, the Sheridan Sans ATGMs. It's going to be a very good tank, much like the T49. It's just going to be. It's just going to be good. Have I played this one so far? Let's just jump in anyway. What are my thoughts on the upcoming Tier 10 AMX Tier 10 Premium? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't been paying much attention to the news. I've just been playing Blitz. I haven't been following it. I'm the wrong person to ask. I think more diversity at Tier 10 is always good, as long as it still respects the balance of the tier overall. I think Tier 10 needs to be a bit of a holy grail. If there's going to be anywhere that you want to preserve the gameplay, if you want to preserve the free-to-play element and have as few pay-to-win tanks as possible, slash none at all, Tier 10 is the one that you need, because that's where the tournaments are. That's the end goal for all tankers, is Tier 10. And I think that's the one that needs to be kept sacred, or as sacred as possible. It's ambitious. Oh Lord. Well, we've got an IS-3 Defender, so that's something. The Borsig's down there, so I'm not really worried about him blapping me when I do this. Slash... I can blap him. Emil. Whoa. No! No, I didn't do that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tiger. I am so sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Hello. Goodbye. Nope. Never gonna get me. Never gonna get me. Oh no, a T29. You got him. Oh. Oh. So basically, this is what I'm expecting from the Sheridan in Tier 10. Is this kind of insane mega derp and dash playstyle, which is just tremendously enjoyable. I love it. It rewards high risk, high reward gameplay, which is what I'm all about. Which is why sometimes I just completely derp out and do very little damage, and other times I have like pretty good games. But maximum fun, that's the main take-home message. Indeed, an F in the chat for that Tiger. Oh no, he took one hit for 1500 hit points. I mean, 362 got 3 out of 4 crew members. Like the poor loaders there, just like slapping medipacks on his guys. This dude, I mean, the other hit was from me, which didn't penetrate. I went into his tracks with heat because I'm a potato sometimes. This dude, 1 hit point was from 1 shot. And the ML, we got a nice little juicy HE into the back. Worth bearing in mind, the rear of that thing on the chassis is just non-existent. Yep, slap tanks and run. It's the derp and dash. It's a really enjoyable playstyle, and I think maybe they might need to like improve the mobility of the Sheridan and the T92 a little bit if they take the ATGMs away. I'm not sure, but I would trust Wargaming to balance out standard mechanics like that over time, and I don't think it would be too problematic if it was slightly off whack to begin with, at least. Taking recommendations. Let's see, what do I feel like playing? Maybe something really far down the tree for the time being. The KV2. I don't know if I have the KV2. I think I probably sold it in disgust. I could play the Smasher. I'll check and see if I have the KV2, but I doubt it. But if not, I can play the Smasher. Hablet prefers accuracy. I can relate. I mean, I really enjoyed the T62 Alpha, the Panzer, like the Schmalturm, the Star Chaser. Laser pinpoint accuracy tanks are really good fun. I think with the T49, you just have to realize that you're very accurate at point blank range and work towards that as a paradigm. At least that's kind of been my understanding of the tank. It's very difficult to snipe. You have to be very patient to snipe. Oh. The Gravedigger is a wonderful tank because it is disgustingly overpowered if you just don't care. Like if you just say, I have decided that today I am going to drive forward and not give any kind of damns about what the enemy team is going to do or throw at me, it works really well. Yes, you have to kind of angle up. Or we might die here. Nope. Frick you. Oh no! Anyway. Like I said, 36 of the finest hit points. It's got an exceptionally troll armor profile. It's got really good, like, don't load HE. AP, APCR. Let the enemy shoot at you. You're really difficult to pen head on, especially if you're top tier like this. And you can cut it pretty fine, for sure. But it is totally within the realms of possibility that you will come out of very difficult situations still alive. And the thing is, like, you do a lot of damage between your 6 shots. You got 6 shots, so you got a lot of room for forgiveness if you fluff any of them. And even the drum reload, like the interclip reload, is not terrible. It's not bad at all. And you've got a load of ram damage as well. But if you start off with 36 hit points, it might not work out for you. Killy! Yes, I am back. Somewhat-ish. Kerfuffles, watch the Fujit tourney tonight with WLV. Fujit, actually, quick bit of promo for my fellow Blitz YouTubers. Do check out the homepage of this channel and the featured channels. We've got, of course, the official What Blitz one, Amonet, Fujit, Mizu69, Wilds 1 Helper, and Every. And particularly Fujit, Wilds 1, and Every are, I mean, pretty big now, those channels. They're gathering momentum, but if you haven't already checked out Fujit, Every, and Wilds 1, do go and support them. They're doing a lot on tournaments and clan wars, and they're doing the analysis. They're working with Wargaming at the moment. They're doing a really, really good job. And I think, the more support we can give to those guys to kind of push them forwards, give them the confidence that they need to go and crack on with some very hard and demanding, thankless tasks at times, the better. So please do go and check out those channels, support them, like their videos, so on and so forth. That's what I've done, and that's what I would recommend, and that's what I think. Not only do they deserve it, but it's good for us as a kind of a World of Tanks Blitz community as a whole. So someone asked for the KV2, which I don't have. So what we can do is rock out the Smasher, which is basically a KV2 on roids. Good job, Yusuf. Good job. Keeping that torch alive. I mean, we're a medium down. The enemy's got a platoon. Oh, they've got souls again. Ugh. In a charioteer, who's going to wreck my face. Our team's going city. We've got. This is difficult because we're outgunned. Like, the enemy team composition is just better overall. They've got better heavies. They've got more mediums. They've got better mediums. This game is just going south. And I don't know how to really explain that. Because I don't think I can deal with these guys. I think I'm in a really bad position overall. Yeah, I think we're going out with this one with, like, no damage. Yeah. Our team made a huge mistake. You look at the composition here, it's like, what are you going to do with our lineup versus that lineup in the city? Absolutely nothing is the answer. And you can see they've got their Smasher and their Charioteer on the outside. It's game over. Just at the team strategy level. That is muy bueno. That is a not good strategy. Yeah, Kerfuffle's like, I mean, teams like YOLOing town, good if you are the team with double 252s. If you're not, well, rip, basically. And this one, yeah, okay, we've got the enemy, our friendly platoon is going right. Valiant's a good clan, or they were a good clan. They've been around for ages. So Akula 62 could be any level of capable, really. Could be mid-60s. I don't recognize the name. I recognize the clan tag. We've got the agent on board. It's a question of whether the Dicker Max and SU-100Y will come this way, or just sit in the back AFK. Notionally, I've got the DPM here. I don't know like how to play this tank really. We've been spotted. Oh god, we don't have any gun depression at all. Did not realize that. I got enough for that. Oh, this is going to be another loss.
Nice shot. Ammo hit. We're lucky it didn't blow. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. We've hit them hard.
I mean, yeah. When half your team is just is I don't even know doing what in the city, and the enemy team is flanking and all engaging. I think this is part of the tricky thing. This is something that I struggle with playing at tiers 5 through 8. Is that you can get some really bad players, like really bad players that are just have no idea what they're doing, and they really should, especially at like tier 7, 8. Like you should know what you're doing. They just don't have a clue, and that really throws you because you can do like the thing is if you play with a tier 10 mentality at the lower tiers, you never rely on your team, right? But there are some basic things that you assume, and those assumptions are what are going to get you eviscerated in the long run. Run SPIC, like... You can't, if someone, look at the minimap, look where our team is, look where that SP1C is. I can't peek above here because there's TDs for days. I mean, no, John lost it. You sat there, like you can... Look at the map. Look at the map control we have. It's awesome. We are getting deleted though.
Our track is in. He can break
I think that's something. If you are an SP1C and you see the enemy moving on you 3-on-1, and you can look at your team composition and you can see that you've got no allies anywhere at all. You know, like it should be a logical assumption that you run and anything other than running in that scenario, you only have yourself to blame, and you will get yourself a provocative communication award. I mean, at 60%, like 54%, 60,000 battles, you should be able to see, like, when you're outnumbered, outgunned, and outpositioned, and go like, okay, I'm in a really fast tank. I don't have to be here, you know? You know what? He actually did. He had a pretty good game. He had a good game. Let's see. Yeah, Yusuf, I mean, sometimes platooning in low tiers is the best way to go. Might have to go for a top up in a bit. It's the time. 10 past 11? Oh, loads of time.
Time to roll out.
Okay, we're top tier again. But this tank is really... I feel like it's really struggling. It struggled in the last one, but we were up against a lot of Gribblies up close and personal, and not a great position. I want this tank to have better gun depression than it has. I think that's the... Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm right behind you. VK is there. C. Ah! Lol. Now the enemy is really aggressive on C. We've got no spots out this way. Apart from that. Good lord. How did I hit that? Not again. We're 2 guns up. Caps are equal. I'm not really worried about that guy. He's really just out of the equation for the time being. The Annihilator. Now, we can just get him turned around. Look. What I'm going to do here is just force him into a position where he has to choose between us and the AT. No, don't kill my AT friend!
We didn't even scratch them. We hit them hard. Nice shot. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. That one ricochet. Nice shot. They're knocked out.
I got you back. I got you back. That was good. Taking requests, of course. Readings, my reading face. Well, let me know what tanks you feel like having me drive. Ooh. Kerfuffles. Old man, over 7k battles in the IS-5. Hey, that's not terrible. I mean, the IS-5 is a tier rate. It's not a particularly overpowered tier rate. Yeah, IS-4. I don't have the tier 5 Leopard. Sorry, sad. MD. You could do the Leopard 1. Yeah, okay, we'll do the IS-4 next. 54% IS-5. That's pretty decent. Okay, we're up against 2 mediums. We're gonna use this bush for a bit of soft cover spotting. One of me terraforming Mars games has ended. That's a heavy tank, low tier. No one's spotted in the city. Might have to do quite a bit of running. I don't know what the RHM is. I've got lots of fear about losing hit points. Okay. Okay. How are you doing? Okay. Dude, pull back. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Pull back. Pull back. Pull back.
Looks like that one went right through.
CRFCM here. Overextended. We're gonna. Ugh. Put that wall there. We should be past him by now. Sorry, apologies for this bot accuracy. Okay, they've got A. Couldn't do it. Gotta run. Get insulation between me and the mobile tanks, which can output damage on me quite easily. What we're gonna do is just put ourselves in the backfield. No idea. He is very aware. That was a good job. Yeah, playing with 100 ping is exceptionally difficult, and Wargaming, I don't know what they've done to the servers. I used to have about 60, 70, 80 ping in Malta, and now it's like it's over 100 on average, which it does negatively affect your performance, and I think it's really shitty of them to screw over the servers. And at least like okay, like the servers, if you have difficulties, fair enough. What is the most infuriating thing for me is the fact that the Wargaming don't. Yes, Wargaming don't take responsibility for it. They say, "Oh, it's nothing to do with us. It's all your end." It's like, I am running on like a top of the line iPad Pro on a wired internet connection, like with like Netgear Nighthawk routers at like 50 up and 500 down internet speeds. It's nothing to do with my end. Like, I have got every box checked, and I can play games which are significantly more demanding than Blitz, both on my iPad and my computer, with zero connection problems. The problems with Blitz servers are entirely at Wargaming's end. Either their control as a company that buys and runs and owns the servers, or whatever. It's got nothing to do with the player. Absolutely nothing to do with the player. And it is infuriating having Wargaming staff going, "It's your problem." It's like, no, it's not. It's really fucking not. It's your problem. And I'm sick of it. And it drives me insane. Like, you think I'm angry when I have a bad team? Oh, you should see me when I have Wargaming saying, "Yeah, it's not our fault that you've got like ping issues and that there's systematically problems with connections in tournaments. It's your fault, Wargaming. It's your shitty servers. It's your architecture at your end, which is letting down tens of thousands of players across North America, Europe, and Asia. It's got nothing to do with us. Like, I pay my internet bills. I know my internet connection speeds, and they are fucking banging. And I have no problems on other games. What's that? There we go. What tank do you want to see? IS-4. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I needed to get that off my chest. Don't know if you could tell. It's but it is very annoying. Yeah, deal for real. Like, it's people we've got. Like, I don't know. Like, it's maybe that works in Russia where people are like connecting to the internet through like, I don't know, like a potato dipped in vodka. In America and Europe, where people are running on like up to gigabyte internet connections and can play AAA titles at 120 FPS on their PCs with 0 drop frames, 0 packet loss, and like a ping of like 25, it's not their problem that they can't connect to Blitz properly.
Let's get this show on the road.
It's really not. It's Wargaming's fault. Their Wargaming server architecture is entirely within their control. And I would love for them to take some like damned responsibility about that, rather than just like saying, "Nah, it's not us. It's not our end." Okay, maybe it's not directly at Wargaming's end, but it's something that Wargaming is doing or paying for, which is at fault. Because everything outside of my household and my internet provider is outside of my control and would fall under the control of the game developer, in my opinion. Right. How many TDs are we about to push face into? Look at this. Oh, yeah, Tiger's getting deleted. Yeah, this might be a loss. What we're trying to do here is establish a crossfire, but that only really works if our team doesn't just melt. Like, we're a minute and a half in and 3 of them are dead. Do you know how much DPS you have to subject yourself to lose 3 tanks? It's a lot. And now as a consequence, like 2 minutes, 4 tanks. Oh my god.
Our ammunition rack is hit. The truck is damaged. Put out the fire. The fire is out. That's gotta hurt.
I mean, I'm gonna die with doing no damage. And I don't think I deserve that. And I don't really understand how our team did so little. I mean, like, if you lose 4 tanks in the first 2 minutes before you even engage the enemy, like, there's nothing you can do to control the outcome of that battle. And it's really, like, going back to the Wi-Fi, it's really, well, the connection to the servers. Like, okay, like, Wargaming, you're having difficulties getting things to work properly. That's all right. But treating your players like they're idiots is really just not on, you know? Well, we're already off to a better start. Okay, there's an E3 and a 4005. We've massively spanked that Sheridan.
Penetration.
Don't really know what he's doing, but alright, let's go.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. Got him. Our truck is hit. He could break any minute. We didn't even scratch them. Critical hit.
God damn, that's a tough pair.
Penetration. Penetration. We've lost the track. We're immobilized. Track hit. Enemy is hit.
Ah!
Ding them.
Okay, that was better. That was We had some pretty decent people on the team. Taking requests once again. In the meantime. So yeah, I would say that I need another beer. I would say that I mean, at least it's playable. Let's put it that way. The servers, like, it is playable. It's just your ability is hamstrung by your connection, which is very frustrating.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move.
Nah, bro.
Punched right through their armor.
Ow. I'm really looking forward to when the Sheridan, when the ATGM gets removed, because it is just like in this battle, there's 2 ATGMs versus no ATGMs, and it's such a huge situational advantage for that flank that there's not really a lot we can do to counter it. Other than just not be on that flank. And we're going to lose that medium. We're going to lose several of those mediums. And I think this is also something that Wargaming really messed up in the balancing of ATGMs, because they didn't treat them like a distinct class. They were like, here's this unique mechanic, you know? Here is this unique mechanic. And we're just gonna act like it's another light tank. And it's like, and they tried to do it in ratings, which is why I don't understand why they didn't do it in public matches, which is in ratings they said, okay, we're going to limit it to 2 ATGMs per team, and we're going to make it so that the teams have equal number of ATGMs. And that kind of like, at least in ratings when you knew you roughly had the same sort of skilled ATGM player per side, kind of worked. But I mean, in relation to public matches, like this match, you've got a platoon of Sheridans versus no ATGMs. This is the worst possible, and this is the situation which is infuriating, because you have 2 light tanks which are extremely mobile that can hit for 1200 alpha between, like, it's the high alpha damage, it's the mobility before you even get onto the concept of ATGMs, which is bad enough. But as soon as you can have that alpha output, like, outside of line of sight, it's like, well, on that flank where I was to begin with, over the top right hand corner, it's like, well, there's not a lot you can do versus them other than rush in. But like, so I'm really glad Wargaming are removing the ATGMs. Really, really glad that they're removing them from the core gameplay, because they just never had a place in the game. It's the same as like a Mad Games or an Uprising, like, special ability. Like, that's the level of balance that they have. It's like including one of those modes in regular gameplay, ATGMs. Just completely... If you've got a tank that can launch ATGMs versus tanks that can't, it's like, well, you know. That tank, that ATGM tank, has such a huge advantage. And like a disgustingly infuriating advantage, you know? Uncounterable, I think that's the crux. So, I mean, here, are these guys in a platoon? They're not. But this 263, for example, is a 2-shot between the ATGMs. That's bad enough, right? Now, these light tanks have got light tank camo. They've got light tank camo, light tank mobility. I mean, that was a bad shot. Tough shot, to be fair. But all those Sheridans have to do here is, okay, this guy is a 2-shot. We don't even need to get in line of sight to engage him. And then the other guy just comes, and I mean, to be fair, the 263 and the E5 are complete potatoes because look at this, they've been separate. Now, he can't see either of these two, and they don't have to expose themselves to kill him. I mean, that was a fair shot. That was APCR, and that was because the 263 was just a complete spoon. And the E5 as well. Like, you stick together, you know, versus 2 mobile tanks who can engage you separately. Not the E5, sorry, the Kranwagen. This dude. I mean, on the bright side, they don't have the DPM really to kill it. So it's going to be a draw. Unless he can hit them. But I mean, like a HE roll, a really good HE roll and fire. They could do it. Sheridans could do it. It's one. It's within the realms of possibility. If I was this Kranwagen, I would not be chasing these kills. One's going to come, he's going to look right, then the other one's going to come. That's a draw. We're lucky. Very lucky. But, you know, like, these guys are not even exceptionally good players. I think that's the take home. They're not even 60% players. And between the two of them and the Sheridans, they're cranking up. Like, close to... Like, they're cranking up 8k between them. And we've seen them before, they've done very well before. It's a horrible imbalance by Wargaming. And it's annoying that Wargaming like even allowed it to become as bad as it is. Rafael Castro, hello. And Dwarfen said, yeah, spare parts were really bad. They were really, really bad. They were actually worse than ATGMs in some respects. At least when spare parts were in play. I was not a try-hard player, so it really didn't affect me too much. Now this will be a bad game, or could be a bad game, because our teams kind of vacillated and split between various strategic objectives. Interesting. Yep, you've got to engage, my friend. Unfortunately. Yeah, bad play. Super Conqueror was too slow. Like, just again, it's people and myself included in that particular game not being mindful of yeah, I can see, not being mindful of the map position, like our the other medium just overextending versus higher DPM tanks. Bit messy, very messy. Let's see, I need to go and get another, I need to go and get another beer. I'm going to get another beer. But do I have any replays? That's the real question. Yeah, the grinding, yeah, Dwarfen said the spare parts just make grinding tanks a pain, like just an unnecessary time wall. And I think one of the reasons why that resulted in a lot of people getting fired at Wargaming was because like it was dumb. Because it like having a time wall, like get like, so you have to kind of you buy something and then you can't like it meant that you're like, okay, like what's the point of logging in for the duration of this timer? I'll just wait it out. All right, cheers. So it kind of, I think it really just pushed people away from the game. Of course, like the current things they've implemented are all like psychologically designed to get you to log in. You've got these stacking rewards, these events, these like game pass type systems. They really encourage continued and persistent engagement in the game. Just not having any luck with the bat chat. VIP from Legion. The Smasher is horribly broken as well, but at least it's broken in a sense that it's a standard mechanic, which has just been skewed too far one way. It's counterable with good gameplay. The Sheridan like played very, very well. He's uncounterable with standard mechanics in a lot of scenarios. That's the main problem. I don't have the Super Conqueror. I can do the E25, but I need to buy the equipment for it, and I'm saving up at the moment for the Kranwagen. Now, good shot. Sorry, there's a lot of concentration going on here because I had quite a bad series of games in the back chat, and I'm looking to redeem myself. Now I know that the...
He's gone. Find us another target. Enemy armor is damaged. We hit them hard. Enemy is hit.
This would be a lot easier if we didn't have an AFK tank. And that's another thing. Like, I think that serial AFKers, or definitely bots, like scripts which are just putting tanks into games, like, there's ways to deal with that. You know?
We hit them hard.
Shit.
Enemy is hit.
Wow. I know.
Enemy armor is... Gotcha. They're hit. That's gotta hurt.
No! Wargaming, you need to ban accounts like that. Alright. We're just really not having any traction with the bat chat this evening, which is it's incredibly frustrating.
Time to roll out.
This is the wrong flank.
We've hit them hard. Ricochet. Enemy is hit. Penetration. Nice shot. We've lost the man.
Oh, no one took advantage of that. Ow. That was a great shot by the BT. A really good shot.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, that worked. That worked. That worked. How are we doing for time? Oh, that's pretty good. I need a replay. I need a replay so I can go and go to the fridge. Let's see. On your boot. Dude, I'm not doing. I'm not doing platoons. No, it's not happening. No. No. TL... TLE Cal is like, I've got a 1 minute replay. I might be able to do that. Discord? Yeah, obviously Discord. Yeah. Just DM me on Discord. That'll work. That'll work. On crates, I really dislike crates as like a gam, like you basically like a lucky dip box. I think that they are bad. Like, and I mean, the European Union's moving to ban them. They're just bad. Like it's abusive of human psychology, particularly like mobile games where there are lots of kids playing. And you don't like the reason why I think they're bad is one, they're very manipulative. Like the lights and the flashing sounds, like it's all designed. It's the same thing as casinos and slot machines. It's designed to get you to want to click more. And like there are lots of people like myself. It's not an issue. Like I can spend a few euros here and there and open a few crates, and it can be fun. But in the same way that I like many people can afford to go to a casino and lose money gambling on different events, different tables, different games in a casino, and it'd be like a fun experience. That's what crates are. Crates are gambling. At the end of the day, okay, you have fixed odds, but in the same way that like in a blackjack table, you have like there are fixed odds of certain cards, whatever. The house always wins. And it's the same with crates. Like what you're getting out of them, like the boosters and the whatever, it's just not worth it for most people. I think what Wargaming have done in some respects, which is to put a hard cap, I'd say it's good. I actually think it's essential. Like I think before it was decidedly insidious to have crates where you could buy like hundreds of euros of worth crates for a particular tank and just not get the tank. I think there should be a definitive ceiling that like if I spend X amount, I will definitely receive item whatever. And I think if Wargaming want to keep using the crates, at least in the European Union market, they're going to have to change the way that they use, and they are already changing a lot of things to it. They're listing the drop rates. They've implemented like this token scheme where you accumulate so many tokens, you get the tank anyway. So I think crates are bad. I mean, obviously they make a lot of money for Wargaming, so I don't think they're going to go anywhere anytime soon. I would like to see them be more worthwhile. Like, I think there shouldn't be bum prizes. Like, if you buy a crate, you get at least what that crate is worth in gold terms or better. Like, I don't think it should be like, hey, you bought a crate for a few euros, here's some credits and free XP. Like, no, that's not an equitable trade, in my opinion. So, we got a replay. Okay, from Matthias. He's the first person to DM us a replay. Oh, and VIP has sent us one as well. Oh God, wait a minute. Just so you don't see my my screen. Hang on. Let's see. Probably a 1 minute replay from TL the Cow. Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay. Here we go. This is a 5 minute replay from Matthias. He is Swarm Clan, which is super OP. 100% awesome. Playing the T-34 in a delicious ice-themed camo. Good for a winter map. Up against quite a tough lineup of enemies. This is a pretty decent teams, good tanks, nothing horrifically overpowered on either side, no broken premiums. The Projector 46 on the enemy team looks about as bad as it's going to get, and that's quite a well-rounded premium tank in my opinion. So this looks to be a good game. 5 minutes of content here, and that just gives me enough time to pop up the stairs and get another beer, which is just magical. So let me just disappear. magic. And I'll be back. We're back. What did we miss? What did we miss? Oh, he's up to 3k damage. Good lord. That is exceptionally good. We're back. So yeah, 2-on-3. His Tiger 1 teammate looks to be in a really bad position. That's a nice shot. It's a 1-on-3. We're looking at Kolobanovsky here. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, I left the bar on. Ooh. Great little snapshot there by Marius. Blocked a whole K of damage. Looking pretty healthy. I mean, good positioning, good control. Borsig could be tough, could get a shot in here, will struggle with the gun depression. I mean, the Borsig is the danger tank here. The T-29, not much of an issue. That's bold.
We've lost the track. We're immobilized.
5k damage. Marius is just really, like, however he designed his shrine to RNG just under the tracks. Lovely shot. Finally taking a bit of damage. Whatever shrine he's got to RNGesus is clearly paying dividends here. Beautiful kill shot. Really good. Like, I would have burnt my adrenaline long in advance. I mean, he's just really reserved. Like, his little consumables, he's like, nah, I don't even need it. Oof. Is that a 6k game? 5.865? Maybe with a bit of fire or something we missed earlier on? That's a cracking game. Mastery, Kolobanovsky. Got the 5. No. Just a raw 5.8k game. But tier 8-7, I mean, Well done, Matthias. I didn't see all of it, but the bit that I saw was the bit that mattered, and you played that very well indeed. 19 shots, 18 hits, 17 penetrating hits. That's the conversion ratio you need in games like that, particularly with the T-34, which doesn't have the snappiest of reload times. Tremendously successful game. Hi. Via Alexino. Hello. Okay, so we've stuck on our things on this tank. Now, of course, I do have the graphite camo because I'm a genius. And Wargaming said to me, they're like, hey, what do you want? What do you want as a reward for streaming? Tournament series, whatever. And I said, I'd like a camo unlocked on every single tank, if ever, on my account. And they were like, we can't do that. And I said, oh, you should. It's worth it. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. I've done a lot of streaming for you. And I got the graphite camo unlocked on everything indefinitely. That is easily the best reward I've ever asked for. And I want to use these two, but I don't think they look so great on that tank. So let's give it a crack. Let's give it a crack at the old whip. I've never played this tank before. I've got no battles in this tank. So we're going in new, fresh, virgin territory. We're top tier. A double annihilator, that's good. Ruffler, flying start. What could possibly go wrong? Me in a turretless TD.
Let's get this show on the road.
First impressions. I'm tiny. I've got wonderful traverse numbers. I can just whip around all of this terrain. I wonder what my gun depression's like. We'll test it over here. It's alright. I mean, it's not brilliant.
Well,
so far so bueno.
Nice one, bruv.
Oh, thank you very much. Manstein, 2018. Ugh, did we get the SU? We got the SU.
enemy armor is damaged.
Nope. No, I need the gunner.
Enemy is hit. Enemy is hit. The driver is hit. We can't go very fast. Penetration.
I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of this tank.
We got him. Enemy is hit. Nice shot.
No! Ow! Oh wow, the driver is really important. you don't go very fast with the driver. You're not completely crippled. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. The grumpy dump from the Gimp clan. Yeah, you gotta believe. You gotta believe.
Another target.
Oh, and Manstein has become an easy hero. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. That support is greatly appreciated, and we'll keep the lights on. Alright, my first battle in this tank has proven to be a roaring success. Not least of all, because I won and did alright. Let's see. Oh, yes, have it. As you can see, I've been really making good use of the T95E6. I'm like, yeah, but is it worth playing though? That's the real question. Actually, see, neither of them look any good. Although, hell yeah, all about that. Sure, why not? Yeah, I can see why the E25... I mean, I know the E25 is a perfect Smasher counter. Certainly, I've not been in a Smasher and had it happen to me, but I've seen it happen to other people. And I've been in other tanks and had the E25 just, like, donutting around me, and I've gone, like, what the... Shit, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about this thing. Wonderfully small little tank. I hate playing against it, but having played it just now, like, it feels very good, very good indeed. Lovely DPM. Yeah, let's have a crack in. I'm going to take recommendations for tanks, please. Oh, Martin Prince. Good evening. Don't worry about being late. Sorry to hear about your mum. Hope she recovers ASAP. Obviously. Yeah, I hope that's all right. Thinking of you, buddy. Yeah, let's just juggle our assets around here a little bit. Delicious. T49, T14. Okay, we can do those two next. I played the T49 already, but I'm really open to playing it again. I love that tank. So yeah, JD Cal, we'll do the T49 and Rado, well, we'll do the T14. Is that the tier 5 heavy that's absolutely useless? I don't have the KV2, I do have the FV. Let's see, what mediums here? 62 Progetto. It's more the TDs that will just like pop over that hill and go, hello. Yeah, we gave him a good run.
Nice shot. Enemy destroyed. Looks like that one went right through. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Playing really badly. Playing really badly. Just trading. Absolutely atrociously, but we're up. The team is guns up.
That one didn't go through. Nice shot. They're hit. Punched right through their armor. We got 'em.
Good team, very good team. Very, like, as soon as if you're ever playing a game, well, Hapkey, we've got Hapkey, that's why. One of the reasons why. One of the greatest pieces of situational awareness you'll ever encounter is the realization that the enemy team is doing exactly what your team should be doing, which is getting deep into your spawn and trying to flank you. So like we were there on the A cap, or what would have been the A cap if it were supremacy. Our TDs were still in our spawn, like moving slowly. And we didn't spot anyone pushing the A area on the enemy flank. And already we had people, dude, I'm not doing it. Already we had people getting into the correct defensive positions, not right on top of our spawn, but set up correctly in our and around our spawn, saying, look, we didn't spot anyone where you are. The enemy's coming this way. This is where we can dig in and get a good defense on the go. And that as soon as you have people doing that, it's good news, because it means that their brains are correct and present and functioning very well. And you saw what I did there. Like, I was able to not overextend into the enemy spawn. I was able to come back and farm some pretty good damage, some crossfire. And crossfire is good because not only are you farming damage, you're forcing, particularly like if you have a 90-degree plus angle on the target compared to where the bulk of your team is, not only are you farming damage, you're forcing that tank to kind of choose what angle it's taking. So they'll try and block a shot from you, but they'll be opening themselves up to fire from your teammates, and you can facilitate damage very effectively by forcing them to split the time of their primary arm profile between you or your teammates. And it works really well. Yeah, well, Requiem and Hapkey, so that pretty much sums that up. All right, so T14, eh? Oh, Lord. What's this one look like? Wait a minute. Oh no, wait a minute. There you go. Onwards. Onwards and upwards, indeed. TDCal, I'm not ending the stream on a 6K T34 game. But it's just not happening. One, I don't think I can do that. So we're going to do the T14, then we'll do the T49, and then we'll do the FE. Seems like a good division. Now, I'm the only heavy, quote unquote. And I mean, this tank is just... I mean, this tank is utter doo-doo.
Enemy is hit.
Okay, the enemy is all the way over on A. We can bounce a few shots. I think that's the take home. I mean, the thing is, it's just the turret traverse and the chassis traverse is just god awful, and the gun handling and the penetration are bad. I mean, this is basically what most premium tanks should be like with a few tricks, but overall not brilliant. But then, of course, like Wargaming would never hustle units; they'd never sell premiums, and you wouldn't buy them. So, what's the point? Okay, 3 tanks on the field. We know that the AMX is pretty shallow. We've got a cap lead. Our team's going to cap off C. The SU-100Y is pretty low. Very low.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh, you bugger.
Gotcha.
Good, that's clearing up. Is this seal clubbing? Is this seal clubbing? Are we seal clubbing here? Ugh. To show 23, the T-14 has, as you see at the hull traverse of a container ship. At that is how exactly right. Exactly right. What did we say? T-49. Okay, let's go. Good night, Killy. Thanks for tuning in. Tiddycal confirming that it is in fact seal clubbing. I can't dispute that. Oh, good map. What I'm going to do here is a very aggressive little move.
Time to roll out.
Oh no, don't do it.
Enemy is hit.
We're up. On the trades, we're up. Go on, you're confident, you're feeling good. You're unstoppable. Oh, you're lucky. We're still unspotted.
Enemy is hit.
Gonna wait to reload. We've had better players. We've had better shots. Oh wow, this Bulldog's played really well.
Our truck is... Help! This vehicle is hit!
Well played. I mean, I don't have words for Tiger 1 that does 51 damage. But USB, I don't know about Streamlabs for donations, I don't know. I actually want to kind of get most I want to get most donations going to a charity. I don't actually want to be taking money from YouTube. I want to get things going. Also because YouTube and Patreon take quite big cuts out of the things, and I would rather like all of the money that people are giving are going straight to the charity that I'm supporting. I mean, I have enough money and I have the hardware to run the channel. Like, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the content. And if we can use that as a platform to generate funds for a charity of my choosing, well then, all the merrier. Good situational awareness. Not the best, unfortunately.
We're immobilized! The engine is smoking! He's gone! Find us another target!
Right. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Gotcha!
Mostly to do with the fact that I was supposed to kill you many moons ago. What are you doing? Are you going to push me aggressively? You are. Not having any of that.
Ammunition rack is hit! Enemy is hit!
Right, Tiger. That were rude.
Truck hit! Enemy armor is
Ah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Good job. Good job. Well played. What do we say? The FE4202. Okay. Ooh. Marek Gladki! Yeah, good to see you too, bro.
let's go!
Welcome back. It's been a long absence. What we got? 3 on 2. Right flank looks good. No ATGM. Enemy's got 3 TDs, one of which is a 183. Doesn't matter though because we've got nothing but Hesh. Actually, look at this. This is a horrible. I mean, obviously anything can happen, but I really like our team's tank composition. We've got an extra medium and the only light tank and the only ATGM on the field. Our TDs are pretty good. Like a tier 9 TD at Conway is really good. Like you want a tier. It's better to have a tier 9 TD than a tier 9 heavy, because the role of a heavy is not served very well. Not served very well at all by being a tier down. There's a 183 somewhere. That's the real. That's the real concern. It's totally worth it.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Enemy is
I mean, at one point or another, I should really realize that maybe AP would be better. However, doesn't that just sound a bit too practical? Now, notionally, there are 2 heavies somewhere. And they got our Badger. Right. That's where the damage is. Where is he? There. Where's that shot coming in from? Here? No.
punched right through their armor. Main gun hit. Nice shot. Penetration.
Hori has got all of the anger issues. Ah! No! 9! 9! I can't help but feel.
Punched right through their armor.
Somewhat tunneled by that. Ha! Titty Cal is absolutely right. It's E100 front, hesh. Mouse, hesh. Can always do damage if you fire hesh. It's just hey, look, we still made a profit. I mean, we had to slap like a top credit booster on there to do any profit. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Taking requests. 4 tanks. Hit me. Cheers, VIP. Thank you for sending the replays. I did see them. A birthday. That Mark 6 one, I will keep in the memory banks. I might show it tomorrow when I do a quick stream break. Thank you for sending them, genuinely, and thanks for tuning in, of course. Always amazing to have like top tier players popping by stream. Validates me as a human, of course. So. Yeah, we'll just wait for some requests because life's hard, you know. We played the Sheridan already. The Vickers we can play. Try and keep it to ones we haven't played already. Ibrahim Razi, I need more credits. You got it. If you want me to play the Crown Wagon, you have to suggest me to play nothing but premiums, so I can earn the credits, so I can buy the Crown Wagon and equip it. ML1 is sold, and the ML2 is sold. Ugh. All right. Looks like we're going C. It's not a bad plan. Let's go. I'm not even here. I'm a hallucination. Whatever that TikTok thing is. Oh, that E100. Oh, that ST. Oh, where's the 4005? Oh, there's a K91. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just too cocky. Just way too cocky. I've got questions. Oh no, the ST! He got me. He got me. I believe in this one. Oh, good job, team. Good job. I'd like to think I played a small part in that victory. This 1-2-1. 4 kills, good call on the flank. Obviously looked after the hit points way better than I did. Absolutely brilliant play. Okay, taking requests. T110E3, Manstein demands a member. The man gets top pick. I know I've got camos for this thing. Just don't know what camos I've got. Wait, is that the E4? That's the E4. Don't mind me, I'm just being a complete potato. Okay. Let's go. Hated. Vive. Ooh. Enemy team looks good. I mean, both in terms of players and tank composition. I'm not. Wolverine 33, it's good to see you too. Thanks for joining us. Yes, Titty, I know. I know. I know. No, thank you, Manstein. You are a gem. E4 is a good TD though. Right. Looks like our team is going a little bit of C. The E3, good hold down. Like, could work really well on B. Also gives us the options. We've got the super speed boost, which can get us into trouble or out of it pretty snappily. It's the double. It's the big alpha hitters from the enemy team that I'm not really convinced about. And the fact that we don't have anyone spotting there, like this area here, that is a blind spot and a problem. Because they're there. Oh my god. Like I said, it's important that you get control over that corner. These dudes. Little ribbers carried their little hats out. Well done, those two. Yeah, the Destroyer 2208, the T95 was... That's I mean, I did that probably 4 or 5 years ago now, and it was a very unpleasant experience as a grind, even back then, and that was before the prevalence of light tanks and clippers and auto reloaders at tier 9 and 10, and like the really OP. I mean, it was just horrible. It's a horrible tank to grind. I know it's had some changes, but I mean, in terms of playstyle, you're basically a pancake with a gun on one end. There's only so much you can do with that. Fosh 155. Okay, we can. No, that's no. Yes. Let's go. Fun zone. Fuzz in the Progetto 65 bodes well. Team composition wise, enemies got a double 183. Double 183 is not brilliant for this map. I mean, it can be brilliant if they just take out 1 or 2 tanks straight out the gate. But overall, looks like we're not. Looks like we're going. Looks like we're going left. The Progetto's with me, so... This bodes well. I mean, if you can let me know where that shot went, like which country it traveled to. Dude.
Enemy vehicle knocked out. The engine is damaged. We slowed
That grill is really not my favorite person. I mean, they're playing really well.
Enemy armor is damaged. One of our trucks was hit. Nice shot.
Ah, crumbs.
Penetration. We're done for. Get out.
No, can he do it? That's the question. Ooh. The answer is probably not if he goes out in front of this Emil. This grill absolutely wrecked me. That enemy grill played such a good positional game. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. Like, he's probably got what? Yeah, 3K. VK 722222222. I don't know about it. Yeah, D looks good. God, I hate the Foch 155 with a passion. Turretless TDs. I think I average, if you look on the Blitz Assistant, I average about 60, low 60s in turretless TDs. They're my worst performing class by a significant margin. Where's our team? We don't have any presence down here. Like, where? What are you doing? That's really annoying.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Our truck is hit. It could break any minute.
Oh, okay, this IS-7's a potato. That explains many a thing. It's just YOLO. YOLO, we got it! VK72, the frick is that? This one? Good night, Wolverine33. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, wait a minute. Jet Panzer 4, very OP. That's true. I mean, it's got phenomenal DPM at the tier. Actually, German TDs can be very good. Tier for tier, they were a lot better. The prevalence of very fast mobile tanks really crippled them in that sense. Okay, we got 2 mediums to 1. So logically, we've got the hill. Like, no questions asked. And there's absolutely no reason for their no, they got a T-54A1, forget it. The hill is ours. The question is, which bot is going to stick themselves over the line first and get blapped by the 183? Is it going to be me? Am I going to beat the bot?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Wow, no one looking at him, just me. All right. Come on, do it again. Again.
We've hit them hard.
That's 2.
We got 'em.
I loathe my team at this particular moment in time.
Penetration. We didn't even scratch them. Enemy vehicle knocked out.
I feel like I did a good job. I didn't play brilliantly, but I was there. I held the line. That'll do it. Ah! Dad! Good evening. Good evening, Bashmore. Lovely to see you. Yeah, it was a long day. It was a very long day at work. Taking requests, of course. It is late in Malta. It's almost 1 a.m. Shit. Taking requests. Maybe just a few more. Just a few more. Do I recommend the VK72? Not really. I think if you're progressing up the German heavies, the E100 on the mouse will be better for you. The VK72 is very particular. Almost as particular as the connection between my iPad and the laptop. T95E6. I mean, I've played. This will be my 3rd game in it, so yeah, why not? Oh no, it's run out. Anyways.
Move out.
My Minecraft camel on the go here. Yeah, we're doing the T95E6. TJ! Long time no see. Good to have you tuning in. It's not so much really a question of defending, see? Oh, no.
Our driver is dead. We can barely move. Enemy armor is damaged.
Dude!
Turret hit. Rotating speed to... Sail up. This
That's very annoying. I've got every confidence in APA being able to carry this, though. That being said, like when you've got Christopher 24 and Massive Effect, I mean, doing whatever they're doing, I actually don't think he's going to carry it. I think he's going to get deleted by that Sheridan, and those 2 TDs are going to cost us the game. Let's revisit another tank. Well, that one plays out to a loss. Yeah, I think and this is one of the frustrating things, is that because Wargaming are huge fans of implementing random features into battles. Like, we want gravity mode, or we want ATGMs, or they've never, they haven't polled anyone for this. They've just decided it's a good idea. In World of Tanks PC, there's a phenomenally good feature where you can like anonymize your account, so you go into a battle with like a random name, and people have no idea who you are. Like, I would pay gold for that feature. Like, to be able to be, like, to have the option to not be Rolling Swarm in some battles. I would pay not an inconsiderable amount of gold for that anonymity. It's a T22, mate. You might as well not shoot at me. I think that would be a really good... Yeah, the randomizer. It would be such a good feature. Like, I would pay credits for that, or gold. Like, I don't understand why Wargaming haven't... Are we doing this? I don't think we should. I think it's a bad idea all round. Alright. I mean, when your whole team decides to cap base, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's only so far you can carry some teams. I think that's the take-home message. Good night, Manstein. Thank you for your support and tuning in. Greatly appreciated. Okay, 2 mediums. Leopard and T62. Got my very toxic camo on the go. Don't go all the way out right, please. I'm not going out that way with you. That perfect profile angling. Angling profile. Looks like his team's gone in.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Jesus, freaking wet.
Nice shot. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. We've hit them hard. Enemy armor is damaged. We finished him off. Our truck is hit. It can break any minute. That one didn't go through.
Gay is bot C, that's an important message.
That's gotta hurt. Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well. Main gun knocked out.
Ah!
The main gun is up, but accuracy is off. Looks like that one went right through. Penetration. Nice shot.
Oh my god, I'm so slow! Oh.
Punched right through their armor.
Beautiful. Dominic Yeager makes a very good point. Getting focused by good players is okay because it means you are a threat to them. Getting focused by getting focused by morons because they just happen to know you sucks. That is that hits pretty close to home. That does indeed. I would say that on the notion of randomizer, like basically randomizing your name and your clan tag takes information away from the enemy. It also like takes information away from your allies, but at the same time, I would say that I would be personally better served by not having my enemy know who I was than having my allies not know who I was, or know who I was rather. So basically, having a randomized name and clan tag, or just no clan tag and just a randomized name, would be tremendously helpful because it means no one's going to focus you because of your and basically the better players are more aware of who the other better players and better clans are, and they plan and play and counter according to that information. Like the first thing that I like, let's just load up a game. What were we failing in before? This one. Load up a game. The first thing that I do in the game, I check the map. Winter Malanovka. I look at the vehicle compositions. We've got a medium advantage. Okay, it's equal. Look at the clan tags. Nothing recognized enemy team. Requiem recognized green team. Requiem and Risk are both very good clans. So I know, for example, that those two players are at least 50, high 50s to low 60s. Looks like the enemy Jaegeru, SRB Serbia, probably is also a good player, maybe like similar, but is aware that we've got a slight advantage, at least in the player base. That's Risk has already output 600 damage. So I am confident now to push aggressively on this flank. That information, knowing who the people in the game are, is important. If you don't think it's important, you're making a huge mistake. That's the only thing I can say. Like, it is important. Like, knowledge of who different players are can determine how you play the game and can deliver you better results. Oh, but that toilet is invincible, it seems. Excellent. Ow, ow. Ow. No! Yeah, like, and this is like, so let's have a look. Risk 61%. Requiem 63%. I don't know the Xbox clan 46%. SRB, the person who recognized, the person who said GG at the beginning of the game and recognized how good the people on our team were, 53%. I mean, out of our 7 players, I identified the 2 which were 60% and higher, just simply by knowing clan tags. And that should be enough to tell you, like, that's important information. If you can't see how important knowledge of clans and players is in influencing how you play, you're missing a huge piece of the game. Because I personally adapt how I play based on the teams that I have. Now, in that game, I pushed very aggressively over the middle of the lake. I would not do that if I didn't think that the mobile Super Unicums, or likely Super Unicums on our team, would have the far corner of that flank wrapped up, which they did very aggressively. I put pressure on the SDB, got stuck in the open, but then my team came in and cleared him, which is something I anticipated based on my knowledge of their clan tag, which informed me of their ability, which informed me of their likely actions in the battle. That's the kind of thinking that will improve your gameplay. Like, if I had played more passively, we would have taken longer to clear that flank. We would have had a harder time pushing the corner. And Donna Jaeger, yeah, this is the 7 versus 7 format. Like, it's a massive piece of information. And that's why, for example, I know Wargaming are not... they haven't made like the XVM or whatever, the Bint mod. Like, they, as far as they're concerned, it's fair game. It doesn't influence the outcome of the battles. But that's because, as we've seen with various balancing features and ATGMs, Wargaming don't know how to win their own game. Like, it's the decision makers of Wargaming don't know how to win their own game. Probably the best player in the Wargaming staff is No Skill Just Luck, who's a Ukrainian that came from being like a Russian-speaking YouTuber to join the creative team in the Blitz Kitchen. Everyone else is a bit average at best. So, yeah, I encourage you, learn good clans on your server, get familiar with good player names, and use that to inform the actions that you're taking. What Be Happy asks, am I found skirmish battles? Not really. I think I would be if they had proper maps. And I think one of the main issues here is, at the moment, World of Tanks Blitz has said, okay, 5 versus 5, we'll take a random, not random, but we'll take a square, a chunk of an existing 7 versus 7 map and treat it like it's going to be okay. And it's obviously not going to be okay because, and the only way I can describe this is, every part of the map is designed in relation to the other parts of the map to be balanced in the format of 7 versus 7. The distances between cover, the open spaces, the frequency of soft cover, the terrain undulation, the lines of sight, the fire arcs are all designed as a holistically from the whole map at a 7 versus 7 format in traditional gameplay mode, either supremacy or encounter. And we know this because there are some maps where you don't have supremacy. And there are some maps which just aren't played at the higher tiers or the lower tiers, for example. And it's illogical, impossible insanity to think that you can take part of a map which is designed to be balanced under those conditions, 7 versus 7 in core gameplay mechanics, and think that it's going to work in a 5 versus 5 format. To get Skirmish to work, we need proper maps designed and balanced for 5 versus 5 gameplay. And we need proper matchmaking parameters for 5 versus 5 gameplay. That's my opinion. So I think Skirmish as it is, it's just going to be a bad gameplay experience. And that's what a lot of people I speak to tell me. They're like, well, it's just a camp fest, or it's a cap rush fest, or whoever pushes first gets deleted. It's not engaging or gripping gameplay. And a large part of that is because like Wargaming are not designing appropriate maps. They're just trying to shoehorn in existing maps and wall them off to a random size and say, hey, look, this is balance of 5 versus 5. It's like, it's obviously not, because even the distances between bits of cover was not designed for this particular size map in isolation, just with 5 versus 5. Excluding parts of the existing maps doesn't balance components in the map that you've left in and focused on. And that should be basic logic and readily apparent to anyone that understands the game at a fundamental level, which clearly the development team or the people calling the decisions at Wargaming don't. And that's why Skirmish is a bit of a bum game mode, and isn't, people aren't ranting and raving about it a lot. People enjoy it because it's different, but no one's going, this is the best and most balanced and engaging gameplay I've ever had. My opinion. But then what do I know? I'm rarely right about things like this. Again, my opinion. Catch up with the chat. So yeah. Of course, definitely a ATGM and a bat chat. We don't have an ATGM, but this map this map is not actually that brilliant for ATGMs if they are playing the corner solo. Because the corner game on this map is all about effective DPM. Like applying DPM to that area, clearing guns and whatever else have you.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've lost all engine power. Penetration. Nice shot. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Ow. To when the TD shot me.
They're hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Ooh, nope. Massively overextended. That'll teach me. Hit him. Good job, Grill. Go on. Go on. Nice. Now let's go. Good job. Good job all around. Everyone went A. Everyone played well. I was a bit aggressive. But that is how we do. What be happy? Do I like the style of realistic battles? Actually, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't enjoy playing it, but that's actually because I find it harder. I think realistic battles are really fun. I might change the view range mechanic in realistic battles. I mean, I don't think like spotting. I don't know. I haven't played it enough really to say conclusively whether I think it's good or not. But I would say that it is fun, it's varied, it provides a challenge for a lot of people really enjoy it. And it's notionally everything in terms of mechanics is the same in the game, apart from like awareness and notification things for players. And that can all be overridden by player skill, except for the spotting and view range mechanics. That's the only thing which is different. I might change that a little bit because you take away a huge advantage from tanks which rely on camouflage. A huge advantage when you remove that mechanic and you kind of make view ranges infinite, and I'm not so sure. And also there is a bias towards device performance. Like if you've got like a huge iPad and you're playing at 120 FPS in crystal clear, perfect high resolution graphics, like you have a better time than someone plodding along at 30 FPS on a phone. Like it's a balancing act, I would say. The RNG is quite an interesting. The lack of RNG is quite an interesting concept. I think realistic battles are an interesting game mode. I think it's well thought through and implemented. I think it could be improved, but I would really say that Wargaming have done a good job with that. Definitely, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't enjoy it, but can see that it is very engaging and challenging, and lots of people do enjoy it. Peter Hutchinson, I think the T-22 works really well hull down, obviously, because it is a Russian medium. Probably one of the key things that needs to be done with it is you need to hide the front plate because it is super soft and squishy. Actually, like your rear armor is significantly better. God, I fucked up that.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Our track is hitting a break any minute.
Finally. I swear. Really.
We finished him off. The track is damaged. Looks like that one went right through. Enemy is hit. Punched right through their armor. One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. They're knocked out. Penetration. He's gone. Find us another target.
There we go. Dominic Yeager, I don't know. It's just the way I prefer playing. I don't know why I keep the ammo bar. Wait a minute, where is he? 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 There we go. That's fun. Would I like to see a realistic battles in Twister Cup? No. No, I think Twister Cup, you need to keep it to the core gameplay. I think you could have like, I mean, actually, I would have Twister as, I would always have the main event of the annual calendar for World of Tanks Blitz tournaments as like just regular 7 versus 7 core gameplay mechanics. I would love to have major tournaments for the fun. The other game modes. I would love to have a major tournament for Mad Games, Uprising, burning games and realistic mode. That just means more major events per year. It's more sponsors, but to do that, you need more of an engaged esports audience, which Blitz just doesn't have at the moment for whatever reason. I think it's possible, but I'm not sure like how you could realize that. A realistic tournament could be kind of interesting. I think realistic tournaments are more interesting for a smaller subsection, like a niche of the player base. I think a Mad Games tournament would have huge appeal. I'm sure that would be like wildly popular as like a viewing, as a spectator sport. Mad Games, like, you know, tanks going invisible, jumping around, healing mechanics, like these synergistic abilities, that would be awesome. And I think Wargaming are really they're just missing a trick by not implementing that. STB or T62 Alpha? It's T62 Alpha. It's just better in more situations, I would say. Okay, it's 1:30 a.m. Oh no.
Let's get this show on the road.
We've got a medium tank advantage, well, light tank advantage, sorry, on this flank. Even our heavy, well, Rebel Row 113 is negligible. But look at this, 3 ATGMs. That poor Vickers has just signed up to the wrong party. What we're going to try and do is just get this. No, that's all 3 of the mobile elements of the enemy team here. That's all of their spotting mechanics on my radar.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Guys.
Railroad tracks was hit.
I mean, I'm surprised no one's capped off D yet. Really annoyed about that shot on that STB. Both shots. The one that I missed. And the one that low rolled. Dude, you're dead. Shut up. Like, no one cares. I have to play this tank again. This is, we're now camping. That's because we're lazy. We'll have to play it again. No, it's cool, Kerfuffles. Thank you for staying in so long. Have a good night. I mean, the Death Star, Dominic, is kind of like it's the thing is it's counterable. Like you can really easily predict where it is, where it's going to be, how it's going to be playing, what it's going to be doing, and also like I mean you saw like the, I mean okay I didn't fire it very well, but like it's not the most. I mean, it's not terribly accurate. Lowest damage, awkward. It's not terribly accurate. The share at like ATGMs, literally, the missile goes exactly where you tell it to go, like exactly. You know.
Let's go.
Right. Low. I mean, Sherrod, the ATGM spam is just real. Wargaming, just kind of giving it a final hoorah with this. Oh, you have 700 battles, you get this fancy little avatar. And it's like, could you not encourage people to play this thing, this garbage broken tank? Wargaming are like, yeah, but no. Okay, we're gonna be the patient hunter here. The patient hunter. Maybe we'll get someone, maybe we won't, but this is the very definition of camping. The very definition of camping. Go on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Iron Jesus, I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. I'm hella sorry. If you could just not. Yeah, right. Thank you, Iron Jesus. You taketh away and you giveth in equal measure. Just give me a shot. Give me a perfect shot. The perfect shot. I'm waiting. These guys are really just not giving me anything to go with. It's frustrating that both of our ATGMs are dead already. Why couldn't the enemy team have the I'm sorry, but like I refuse to take responsibility for this loss. I really like just absolutely nothing. Absolutely, that is incredibly bad. It happens. I console myself with it happens. Okay, we've got Loker, the enemy team's got Hat Key.
Let's go.
Dude, go right. Like, it's just not even a, it's not even a discussion when the enemy's got a VK-72. Ah, finally. Finally. You little do you know, I spent the entirety of last game doing absolutely nothing. But miss. Some of the best misses you ever did see. Oh yes, oh yes. Ugh. Spotting range on that Vickers is awesome.
Enemy destroyed.
Well, I mean, speaking of statistical anomalies, what do I do? Where do I go from here, really? Is there any point even trying to engage the rest of the enemy team? Oh! It's a damn shame. Ah, 2 shots. 2 shots is not bad. 1480 into the bat chat and 2600 at the VK. Have it. There you go. There you go. 2 shots. Like, where do you go from there, really? That's it. Well met, Loco, well met. Oh dear. I can't even. I really just can't even. Just from a game where you can't hit absolutely nothing to an ammo rack and a like. And I think this is something like it is. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. Sometimes the random number generator can just apply in your favor. And other times,
He's gone. Find us another target.
It can melt against you.
Looks like that one went right through.
Not a favourable position to engage from. Hello, India.
We finished him off. Penetration. Nice shot.
Gosh darn it. I think I struggle with this tank because I just forget how freaking huge it is.
Penetration. Enemy destroyed. We got him. They're hit. We hit them hard.
Inja Woogie is absolutely right. It is a barn. It's in a square with no armor. Apparently, we got a mastery. Not really sure how that happened, but I'll take it. I will take it. I think what we'll do, because it's almost 2 a.m. Is we'll call it a night there, because it's getting on. It's getting on. I'm already in trouble. I'm already in trouble with the missus. Yeah, Kerfuffle's absolutely right. It was good. That was a good support from the team. Good team play there. Absolutely. How was my mod 16? We've had a pretty good run. We had two draws back to back in the, not back to back, but we had some bad times in the back chat earlier on in the stream. The Charioteer, I don't have a lot of the tech trees below tier 10 because as I've been unlocking things, I've been selling them, and I mean, I think if we do the thingies, I've got 10 collectors. Don't even think I've got equipment on the MX40 and the Agent. I've got 57 premiums. And then the rest of my other tanks are tier 10. I mean, I don't have any tech tree tanks apart from like a couple at tier 8. And all of them at tier 10 apart from the Crown Guard. So That's most of it. Yeah, it's Alpha. You're in France, so you're at the same Central European time. 2 a.m. So I'm gonna wind up the stream here. Thank you for tuning in. I had fun. Actually, what we will do, I just want to see something here. Is there? This is Map Inspector, which is quite an interesting thing. I think, are we? Nope. Board. We've somehow managed to get it to crash. Let's try that. Let's try it again. Let's go. Let's close it and try again. Okay. So I mean, you can see here, I find this absolutely, like, it's much easier, I think, on PC, but you can kind of get a rough idea of how you can look at the replays. There you go. So you can see, not only does this show you, not only can you pause it and see your team's perspective real time, see exactly what tanks are where. You can see, for example, really cool things like cap points, relative hit points. So the enemy team's got a 1000 HP advantage at this point in the game. And you can look at things like displays. So you can take the spotting off, you can put the spotting on, you can put camo on, so you can see, like, in relation to your tank, what you can and can't see. Turn camo off. You can turn it down to, like, tech level, so you can see the terrain undulations. You can differentiate between green, of course, being soft cover, purple being destructible cover, and this kind of like this browny orangey being completely hard cover. You can look at exactly what firing arcs are open to your team. So you can see what you can and can't shoot, including the lack of gun depression around your tank. So you can turn tech off. You can turn on HD or low density with more HD. You can reset the view. I think spotting is the most relevant. Let's see. And like this, you can kind of understand, and you can see the tracerify there. And you can speed this up or slow it down depending on exactly what you want. So you can see that I've been spotted here in the FV4005. And you can see the hit points on the 121. You can see the overall hit point pool bar going down. And this app is I think most of it's free on the App Store, but you can, for like €5 or something, unlock all the features indefinitely as they get implemented. This is really cool for, like, this is really, really cool for doing particularly like tournament analysis. You can see what parts you can control. Like, you can plan your spotting routes. You can plan what routes you're going to cross along. You know? It's genius. It is absolutely genius as a tool. And you can use this to understand like what's happening where for your teammates in different battles. You can see here I kill the FV 215B. And I think a combination of looking at your own replays and looking at this and then feeding your replays into Map Inspector can give you a really good understanding of things like positioning, understanding your actions in relation to when you're spotted, when you're not spotted, how you could move, how you could have moved. You know, like there's lots of, and here, like I'm about to lose all my hit points here because I'm trading really poorly with the Vickers and the Mouse. I mean, they've got much better gun handling than me. I've got no armor. They're somewhat hull down. You know? Like this Mouse, he played a good game. He really did. And at this point, like, you know, the enemy team, we've lost a gun. The enemy team has lost 4. You can see, like now, for example, we don't have any view range. That dark shadow means we can't see them where they are at present. Then we get them respotted again. Now there's just 2 left on the field, the IS-4 and the Vickers. I'm going to push into the IS-4. I'll take a hit, but it's a good trade. It's a good damage trade. And here again, like you can see the relative hit points. And it's you don't get this without feeding it into, like, just looking at the replay won't give you relative hit points between teams at different times in the battle. So particularly for like tournament scrimmages in training rooms, this information is absolutely vital, absolutely key, and can really help up your game. This is Map Inspector. The app is Map Inspector. It's on Android, iOS, and I think PC as well. And you can, I think it's like €5 to unlock all the features. I mean, and you can just see, you can interpret your, like here, for example, a log of everything that happens in the battle. Shots that are fired, shots that connect, kill shots, when were the kills, who made them, what timestamp they were, like a complete log of the kind of the damage transaction over the course of a battle. This is a really powerful tool, particularly for tournaments of Clan Wars, which I don't think a lot of teams make tremendous use of. But definitely, like, you could do, and I think you can like reverse and rewind, and you can go backwards and forwards, and you can spend a lot of time like just looking at games that you play on like a random public match level. You can spend a lot of time looking at games that you play in this, figuring out things and just improving the way that you play. And that's just in public match utility. That's before you even take this into a tournament Clan War setting, when you can really get into like the very minute details, those edges that you can get up over your opponents. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm a huge, in case you can't tell, I'm a huge fan of Map Inspector. You can also use Map Inspector just to inspect maps, just to look at maps, and you can kind of use it like a strat sketch, I believe. I've never done that, but it is just worth bearing in mind that that's a possibility. So, anyways, it's been a pleasure. It is now 2 a.m. I'm going to bed. Thanks for tuning in. We'll try and go live tomorrow evening, or this evening. Shit, it's already Thursday. And do maybe some casual streams, maybe have a look at some replays as we go. Talk about the kind of things that you can do to get better at the game, and then maybe I'll throw in some calibration. So anyways, this is Rolling Swarm signing off for now. Hope you have a cracking evening or night or morning, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys. Take care.